Hey, it's me, Frank, and I'm going to be reading about Judge Tanya Acker biography and on the wiki. Tanya Acker is an American civil litigator and a frequent television commentator. She serves as one of the three judges on CBS television distribution's syndicated court show Hot Bench, created by Judge Judy Shilen. She is also a youth empower activist. Tanya serves on the boards of Public Counsel, the nation's largest provider of free legal services, the Western Justice Center, which promotes the alternative dispute resolutions, and then also WLACC. She is also on the Pacific Battleship Center, which operates the Battle USS Iowa Museum, and the Rainbow Services, which provides shelter services to victims of domestic violence. Judge Acker is an experienced civil litigator. She has represented a whole array of clients, from major automobile manufacturers in high stakes product liability litigation to media companies in a hotly contested trade secret disputes. And in 1992, Acker received her BA degree at Howard University, where she then graduated summa cum laude, was also a member of Phi Beta Kappa. She was also an awarded a lunar scholarship for study at St. Olage College at Oxford University. Judge Tanya Acker served there as the co-editor in the Oxford University Women's Magazine. She was also awarded an Errol Warren Scholarship by the AACP and a Coker Fellowship by the Yale Faculty at a Yale Law School. She graduated from Yale Law School in 1995. At a Yale Law School, she represented of low-income women in family law cases and served as a teaching assistant in constitutional law and civil procedure courses. During her time in law school, Acker worked at the Office of the White House Counsel, the Civil Rights Division in the U.S. Department of Justice, and the private law firms of Alvany and Myers, IRL and Melina and Williams and Colony. She assisted in President Clinton's personal lawyers with press interviews, worked on the preparation of congressional testimony for pending product liability legislation and the First Amendment issues at Williams Colony. After law school, Judge Tanya Acker served as a judicial law clerk to the Honorable Dorothy Wright Nelson on the Ninth U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals. Tanya's duties included advertising and making recommendations to Ninth Circuit judges about rulings on a broader variety cases, of preparing Judge Nelson for oral arrangements on matters before the clerk. After Tanya's work as a clerk, she was awarded a Bristol Fellowship by the Office of the Solicitor General in the U.S. Department of Justice. While at Bristol Fellow, she drafted in the Supreme Court briefs on cases including Clinton versus Jones. There, Tanya Acker assisted the Solicitor General in preparing for oral argument before the High Court. Acker got into private practice, and her legal work spanned a broad variety of matters from civil litigation involving public and private utilities to various constitutional cases. To providing business counseling and advice, Judge Tanya Acker also maintained a commitment to pro bono work. She received the ACLU's First Amendment for her successful representation of the homeless in a case of against the city of Santa Barbara. Judge Acker worked in entertainment industry outreach for the Kerry/Edwards presidential campaign in California. She also worked as a deputy manager for the Los Angeles mayoral campaign of City Councilman Bernard C. Parks. Then she worked as a general counsel of a company that manufactured emissions control products each after that. Judge Tanya Acker is 50 years old as 2020. She was born on March 13, 1970 in Los Angeles, USA. She celebrates her birthday on March 13th every year. Judge Tanya Acker was born to her father Bill Acker and her mother Aretha Acker. Her parents were post office workers and they raised her in the Fernando Valley, Lakeview, Terrace in Los Angeles. Acker loves sharing her parents' photos on her social media pages and then also her cute dogs Max and Isis. After doing the research, it is not known if Tanya Acker has any siblings. Judge Acker is married and lives with her husband in their Beverly Hills rental home. Acker keeps her personal life very private apart from her wearing a wedding ring on her wedding finger. Nothing is known about her marriage. In a past interview, she has shared that Judge Dorothy Nelson officiated at Judge Tanya Acker's wedding. Here are some interesting facts that you don't want to miss about Judge Tanya Acker. She is a female, a TV personality, litigator, and commentator. Education, Howard University. She's a zodiac sign of Pisces, age of 50 years, born on March 13, 1970, in Los Angeles, USA, March 13th, her birthday. And she is weighed 5'8". That's her height. She's weighed 116.845 lbs. Wow, that's a lot of weight that she's growing. Her eye color is dark brown and her hair color black. Her family, her father, Bill Acker, her mother, Aretha Acker, her brothers and sisters, not known. Her husband, spouse, married. Her children, she has not known. Tanya Acker's net worth of salary, 500,000, $1 million. Salary, 50,000 episode. Her house and cars, place of living, Beverly Hills. Car to be brand updated. Judge Tanya Acker receives a salary of 50,000 from a single episode of Hot Bench. Her net worth is estimated to be between $5,000 and $1 million as of 2020. This includes her assets, money, and income. Her primary source of income is her career as a television personality. Through her various sources of income, Tanya Acker has been able to accumulate a good fortune but prefers to lead a modest lifestyle. She hosts her podcast, The Tanya Acker Show, which is about recognizing that they're bigger than their problems. It is also looking at truth, fighting better and smarter with each other, brainstorming ideas, knowing that bad things are fixable, having more fun. Acker and her guests explore a range of topics from fighting frivolous lawsuits to then ensuring a meaningful criminal justice reform to breaking bread with political opponents without breaking glass in each other's faces. Oh, that is a very very good story, but that's true. Her early guests including Anthony Daniels, Alabama House of Minority Leader, and the first African American to hold the job, Lycia Brooks, historical consultant on the Black KK Talisman and the expert of voting rights. Lawyers Paul Derby, Michael T. on a fighting revolution's losses, and former prosecutor David Kettle on a crying wolf to the police. Her commentary, Tanya Acker, is an experienced television commentator. She has been on a future guest on Good Morning America, Entertainment Tonight, Wendy Williams The Talk, Inside Edition, The O'Reilly Factor, Larry King Live, The CNN Reports, Anderson Cooper 360, Extra, Your World with Neil C., The Insider, C and CNBC reports, Great Britain's GMTV, Sky News, and various other broadcasts. She has also guest co-hosted CNBC's Power Lunch and contributors to the Huffington Post. Acker has served as a temporary judge in the Los Angeles Supreme Court temporary judge program. The non-traditional Pacebor court show Hot Bench is created by Judge Judy Shilan and executive producer by David Theodosopoulos. Oh, that's a longest name. And the three-thing panel compromises of Patricia Domingo, Tanya Acker, and Michael Corriero. The show's executive producers are Amy F., Belinda Jackson, and James Glover. The Hot Bench is produced by Big Ticket Television and Queen Bee Productions. Then it is distributed by CBS Television Distribution. Frequent asks questions about Tanya Acker. Who is Tanya Acker? Judge Tanya Acker is one of America's best known and loved television show judges. How old is Tanya Acker? Well, she's 50 years old. Of 2020, she was born in 1970 in Los Angeles, USA. She stands at a moderate height of 5'8" inches. Judge Tanya Acker is married, but she has not yet revealed her husband's name. Her fans are very curious to know about the mysterious lucky man. Is her husband white? His photos? And what does he do for a living? There's no information regarding Tanya Acker's husband. She rather prefers to keep her personal life very private. Tanya's net worth is between 500K 1M. She has not yet revealed her net worth. They will update this session when they get verified information about the wealth and properties under her own name. Judge Acker is estimated to receive a $50 salary from a single episode of Hot Bench. Acker lives in Beverly Hills with her husband. They should upload pictures of her house as soon as we have them. Judge Tanya Acker is still alive and she's in good health, but she's not dead. There have been no reports of him and her being sick of having any related issues. Judge Tanya Acker serves as a judge in a non-traditional panel-based court show, Hot Bench. She is an experienced litigator. She's on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and a website. You also may know the by career, family, relationship, measurements, network, and achievements more about Judy Shilan Michael Corriero, and Patricia Domingo. They also they acknowledge the following websites that they have referred as a writing of this article. Go to hotbench.tv. Thank you, Good Omega, for listening to me reading about Judge Tanya Acker. And we hope, and you guys liked it when I read something about it. Please hit thumbs up and wish me the best of luck and have a good night. And then I'm going to be reading about something about Judge Patricia Domingo.